Welcome to Lit with Chuck Bennett.
I'm Chef Bobby. How about
glad
this
to
band?
have you. Yeah, the sign. Guys are killing it, baby. Killing it. It's Saturday night, and we're here to have a little party with you. We want you to join us. I have tonight on my show Beth. She is a phenomenal singer. She sings with Kim. Well, I'll let her tell you her story, and she's going to sing for us tonight.
I have the honor and the pleasure to cook with one of the most amazing women that represents St. Jude. It is Sarah Ford, our own Sarah Ford.
Sarah.
We're whipping up a mean chicken dish, and we're going to talk about all the things that she's doing for St. Jude and how it benefits children.
In the meantime, we have some lit topics to discuss.
Oh, yes, we do.
So we're going to go over to the sofa. Ben, give us some walking music.
Please do, please do. All right. It's good stuff, good stuff.
Good job, guys, good job.
We got to keep these guys, man, I'll tell you.
Yeah, so who are they again?
Come on now.
Come on, tell us the names.
Oh, we have Bobby East with the Reefer Man on the guitar. We have Dominic right here on the saxophone. James Bennett from the Reefer Man. Takashi Ethan on bass. Bob Murback on the keyboards. Rick Beeman on the drums. Solid band.
Solid band. Thanks for being with us tonight, guys. You guys are awesome. I love having this live band.
Yeah, I do too.
It's good stuff, good stuff.
So what's going on, man?
Oh, another great week flew by. I can't believe it. We had a good time at Manjalao for the Chinese New Year.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about that, you know.
So then I guess we should do lit libations.
Yeah, how about that? You're going to hear that. There you go. There we go. So here comes our model.
Wow,
And
look at here.
She's wearing Christian LaRue. It's a local designer. Chuck, tell me about it.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany, stand over there and let us see what you have on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tiffany Moore. She is one of our top models in town, not just in Detroit, but really throughout the Midwest. She's here courtesy of RGA Models. Renee. I was just at a fashion show at Saks Fifth Avenue, and I was telling Tiffany how remarkable she was, and everybody in the audience kept saying, I love every time she comes out to the runway. She burns a runway. You know you burn a runway out. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Chuck. Thank you, Tiffany.
So, lit topics, man, lit topics. Who do I have? Oh, okay, here we go.
Whenever he says that, you know there's some stuff he's gonna lay it down and someone's gonna get smashed.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah, okay. Matthew Knowles, that's Beyonce's daddy.
Oh, we talked about this, daddy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, come on. You know, in contrast to, like we talked about last week, Quincy Jones talking too much. Quincy Jones is 85. He's accomplished so much more than Matthew Knowles has ever done. So I forgive. Quincy gets a pass. Matthew gets no pass. He talks too much.
I don't understand anything this guy says. I mean, he's
So
just
now he's
mad
come
at the
out
world
with-
or what?
Yes, you're right.
He just doesn't get along with anybody.
So he's come out with this. You know what? I have to do this one more time. Click mine.
Cheers, baby.
Now, I'll tell you something else too. I noticed that a couple weeks that we've done this, and we click. I just set it down. Whenever you toast someone,
That's etiquette.
you drink.
And you make eye contact.
You make eye contact with them. No, I'm giving etiquette lessons, but I'm sorry. This is where it goes, baby. This is where it goes
That's like
down.
a street thing,
So
too.
you,
Like my street guys in Detroit, like if you don't make eye contact with them when you drink with them, you're crooked. You can't be trusted.
So don't have anybody going like, let's do a toast, and they're doing like this, and then they set the drink down.
That's an insult.
You click, you look in the eyes, and you take a drink. Another excuse to take a drink. Excuse me.
So what else? What else are we going to talk about? We talked about Beyonce's Crazy Daddy.
Now, so he is writing a book, or just wrote a book about racism, and he said something to the effect that his girls would not be as successful as they are if they were not as light-skinned as they are. Now, this is kind of a serious subject because it also tells you where we are really as a society, and it amazes me that just in one race, the African-American race, where we are prejudiced against each other if you are light-skinned or if you are dark-skinned. I can't even believe that conversation is still even being, are you light-skinned, you dark-skinned? It doesn't matter. And, my brother right here, who is almost as dark as I am.
Not in the winter, but I'm as dark as in the summertime.
But
I don't care
not,
I don't care if you're a Martian. If you're a good person and you contribute, who cares? It's people get over it.
Yeah.
Listen, it's 2018, man. We help each other out. Look at us.
Man.
I'm Lebanese and Italian. You're the style guru. We hang out all the time, man. We don't even look at it.
We don't play color. The color we play is like the red in my jacket.
Yeah, man.
That's the color I want to know about.
Look at that lining, huh?
Ooh.
Mushroom belt.
We'd like to thank Chikini Clothiers for keeping Bobby and I sharp. Rick and
Rick's
Ray
a little
Herman.
tardy with my stuff. I see he's doing a lot better with you. He gets amnesia with me, Rick, you and I got to talk.
See, I throw them in the Detroit news and everything every now and then, so I can move them
Rick
along.
doesn't get my stuff done. He's going to be in the trunk. So anyways, what else we got? What do we got on the monitor? We at...
What's going on?
We got
more time? We got time for another topic?
Are we going to talk about...
Okay.
We're going to do commercial. God, we fly through these segments, man.
I know.
We need an hour show. What do you think? We need an hour show or what?
So, we will be right back with the fabulous Sarah Ford.
I cannot wait to cook with her.
Stick around.
Wait. How about that? James, you put a lovely ensemble together. Speaking of lovely ensembles, look what I have here. I'm cooking in the lit kitchen tonight with Sarah Ford, and Sarah Ford's here. Let's hear it for her. Isn't that awesome? We're going to talk about the St. Jude Research Hospital, because at a young age, you were a patient there. What, 3 years old?
3 years old, treated at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I'm a walking testament of their mission. I am a living, breathing, healthy adult woman with 2 kids. So I am just fine today because of the work they do.
So you go to the hospital with your sick child. You don't get a bill.
No.
Their operating costs are like $2 million a day. They're self-funded.
That's exactly right. So they operate at $2 million a day, just about, and they are a remarkable institution because families never receive a bill. So all they have to worry about are just making sure their kid gets better.
And nobody gets turned away.
Nobody gets turned away. And the other thing is they are really, really breaking through with the cancer treatments that they're creating, and they're sharing these research protocols with institutions around the country, and they're really going to make a difference in pediatric cancer. They already are. They're going to cure it.
I read 80% cure rate.
That's right. And when they opened their doors in 1962, it was, below 20%.
Below 20%. So, that gives us hope. Every kid should at least be able to go and play on a playground and be healthy and get to an adulthood and live a productive life. And because of people like yourself and your husband Calvin, I attend that beautiful banquet that we do every year at the Henry Ford, and Amy Andrews and I get up there and they auction me off for like tens of thousands of dollars. I feel really cool about it. We're going to bring Chuck and the crew from Lit this year, and we're going to get you a lot of publicity.
That's great.
So we're making a chicken dish. This is like your go-to dish at home with the kids and when you cook for Calvin and yourself.
My kids eat a lot of chicken. I say, what do you guys want? They either want chicken or they want eggs and pancakes. So this is just some risotto. We like to throw a little basil in there. The chicken, sometimes I put some white wine in there. Sometimes I don't. Depends on if the kids are eating or not.
You were telling me the kids don't like garlic.
Well, that's because I don't like garlic.
You don't like garlic.
But my husband would say otherwise. He loves garlic.
Okay.
So we'll put a little wine in here.
A little splash.
Put that in there.
Beautiful.
I also love to put tomatoes in.
Okay.
My kids will pick through them, but, got to do something that I enjoy, too.
The sweetness and the acidity really blends well with the wine. And then if you finish it off with some butter or some cream, I love a little bit of tomato and everything. I put tomato paste in my brown gravy.
Oh, good for you.
That's a little tip. Little tomato paste in the brown gravy there.
Now, sometimes, too, you can put a little bit of cream in there, and that just, adds a little richness to the dish, which I personally also enjoy.
So what's your next big event for?
Well, the gala that we do in Detroit to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, it's been actually going on since the 50s. Detroit is one of the first cities that has supported St. Jude throughout the nation. And the hospital's in Memphis, but they share all of their research with hospitals all over the country. And St. Jude treats kids with the worst of the worst. So if you can
These
come,
kids are terminal.
Well, they're not terminal, but they need the best of the best, and that's what St. Jude provides.
And that's amazing. And Danny Thomas started that.
Danny Thomas
my
started
Lebanese
that.
uncle.
He's
He's not really my uncle, but
he is, and he raised his first dollar right here in Detroit.
So how much money have we raised in the city of Detroit for St. Jude? I heard it's like some astronomical amount. It's like millions and millions.
Millions of dollars. I'll tell you, last year with the Detroit Gala that we did, we raised almost $500,000.
That was great. And folks, it's a great event. It's at the Henry Ford Museum. The food's amazing. It's a great networking event. You'll meet movers and shakers in and around the city of Detroit. And also, it's for a great cause. It's 100% write-off, and then you can have the best time. Tables are always available, and I have a great time. My wife and I look forward to it. We pick out special outfits. And
you're very fun. You like to get up. You work with the auctioneer. You kind of sell yourself really well.
Well, I want to do it. It's for all the right reasons, right?
Yeah, well, I am alive today because of St. Jude, so we are grateful for your support.
Thank you for having us. Yep. So, you know what? I'm going to toss it to Chuck Bennett after the commercial. He has an amazing performer, and he's going to get intimate with her music and tell you all about what she's got going on. We'll be right back. Stay tuned to Lit.
All right. I can listen to them all night, right? The party is on. Okay, so welcome back. This is Lit with Chuck Bennett and Chef Bobby. Thank you. I got a great guest coming up. This is my girl. She has a rich musical history, and she's a phenomenal performer herself. She'll sing for us, and you're going to get a chance to know her. Ladies and gentlemen, Beth. How are you, darling? I'm losing. Here, please have a seat.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Lit, honey.
Thank
It's
you,
so
Chuck.
good to see
It's good to
you.
be
Chopped
here.
off all your hair.
I sure did. It's a little cold outside. I'm feeling it, but you know the hair's at home in a bag.
I
You know I still got it.
I told Beth, I said, we're not really concerned that your hair is cut off. I said, because tomorrow it'll be down to your waist. She's a chameleon. She changes her look like most people change their underwear. Huh?
I do.
You do?
It's fun. It's fun being a girl to be able to do that.
You do it so well.
Thank you so much.
Can I get you something to drink?
Yes, you can.
Oh, well.
Yes.
Tiffany, would you please bring a beverage, lit libation for our guests? Now, tell us a little bit. First of all,
thank you so much.
Thank you, Tiffany.
We have to click in the thingy you said before, right?
In the eyes.
In the eye.
Click. And drink.
Yes.
Tell us about, your father.
Yes. My late father, Johnny Griffith, he was one of the original Motown Funk brothers, played on numerous hits, more than I can even count. And I'm so honored to be his daughter, and I'm honored to be carrying on a musical legacy.
So is that how you got started? Is that what you wanted to do?
Yes and no. I was always just loving women singers. My favorite, Whitney Houston. I love her.
Now, speaking of Whitney Houston, you were her stand-in.
Her body double.
For her body double for, what was the name of it?
Sparkle.
For Sparkle.
Yes, and that was an amazing opportunity that I wasn't looking for it. It was gifted to me, and I'm so grateful to that. I loved Whitney. I wanted to be like Whitney, but I really only wanted to be a background singer. I never wanted to be in the front because I felt it was too much pressure. So when starting out to become a singer, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do this background thing. I'm gonna whoop whoop in the back, and the lights will still be on me. I still get to do hair and makeup, and it just kind of turned. I've had some amazing mentors in my life, one of which is Mr. Michael Powell. And that's how I met.
That's my man.
Yeah, Michael, just amazing.
Phenomenal talent and great guy.
Yes. And that's how I met Anita Baker. And so, but Michael became a mentor, and he kind of pushed me to go out front. He says, you need to be a solo artist. And I'm like, ugh. So, but I'm doing it now, and I'm walking in it, and I'm enjoying the process. I really am.
And you're doing a hell of a job.
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you.
So,
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And now, so Beth does things, and she's very quiet about them. Then all of a sudden you hear about, oh, Beth did that. You sang on the dancing show?
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, that was amazing.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
She sang on Dancing with the Stars.
Season 22, Icon Night.
Okay.
And I got a chance to sing a Whitney song, so that was everything for me. Everything.
The fact that you worked with them on that movie.
Yes.
You tour regularly with my guy, Kim.
Yes, I tour with him. I love working with him. And prior to him, 5 years with Anita Baker, touring around the world.
Oh, I didn't know you toured with Anita.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So God has been so good and just allowing me to do what I wanted to do and what I asked to do. So I'm having a ball.
So then what's next?
What is next? Well, August of 2017, I released my solo album. Thank you. And it's called Free. And I have to thank you, Chuck, because you've always supported, had me on your show, your radio show, and now I'm here on your TV show.
How could I not support
Well, it takes
you?
one to know one, right?
Okay.
Come on now.
Right.
So thank you.
Speaking of Free,
yes,
would you sing for us?
I would love to sing for you.
Come on, right?
Thank you so much.
Go take your spot on the stage. And ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a very special treat. I'd like to introduce to you Beth.
Every day I look in the mirror, you were looking back at me. I see a girl so full of life, she just wants to be happy. I've been through some things, been through the storm and rain, and I know I just gotta release it. Time can heal a wound, time can heal the pain, but when I be whole again, I
how sweet it is.
Yeah. Beth was out of sight, right? She is no joke, baby, no joke. And this is her new CD, new album. Everybody in the audience will receive one. Compliments of that.
Thank you, Beth.
So, Sarah Ford, cool lady, right?
She's awesome. We were in the green room just chatting it up. She wants to come back. She's
I like her, man. She's friends with my dear friend Kelly Illich, and Kelly contacted me last night and saying like, Sarah's going to be on your show tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to meet her. Bobby's been talking about it all week, and
I was really excited to have her on, and you know, I have St. Jude in my blood, like most of us do.
Yes.
And she told us both of us have to be at the event. We have to attend the event. So
we have to. Absolutely.
We are coming. We promise, Sarah.
All right,
Help
so
raise money.
man, it sounds like it's time for the Style Maker of the Week.
Can't wait to see this.
Actually, this one is this is nice. It's a beautiful thing. Style Maker of the Week is Serena Williams and her new baby. You know, they were on the cover of Vogue magazine. Oh, there it is. And you know, it's just really, it's wholesome. It's beautiful. It's sexy.
I love the
you
red.
know? Yeah. Serena Williams, Style Maker. I like that.
This.
Wire hanger.
No more hanger.
I like that little boom, 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 boom.
Like someone's sinking in quicksand.
Yeah. Wire hanger.
Uh-oh.
Wire hanger is not always somebody who looks bad. Sometimes it's somebody who acts ugly.
Poor behavior. You get whooped with the wire hanger on Chuck's show.
Here we go. Omarosa. Come on, how y'all feel about Omarosa? Okay. Omarosa, girlfriend. You know, and she's done some things to me that I'm going to offer an official apology. We went to dinner. Omarosa, Judge, Greg Mathis, John Eno, Keisha from Beautiful Bride. We all went to dinner at DeMongo's Cafe.
That's a live place in Detroit. I love that place.
I love it.
You can't get in there on Saturday night.
Oh, you cannot get in there. And then they have that little mean old white lady that works at, she works at the door.
She recognized me from TV. She let me in, but I had nowhere to move.
I know, right?
I'm like, oh, thanks for
she's
letting me
really
in.
not mean, but I've heard people say that. She's really a nice lady, so don't say that about her anymore. But if there's no room and she doesn't know who you are, you're not getting in there. So anyway, we're at dinner. We have a wonderful time. Omarosa calls me the next day and says, you can write about the fact that we had dinner, but don't mention the name of DeMongo's. I don't want to give him that publicity.
Why?
Why?
She needs some pay for that, or?
But I mean, like that's sort of the evil spirit that flows through this woman.
What's wrong
that
with
she's constantly thinking of things to strike somebody else down.
What's wrong with helping everybody along the way up? You're already up there.
She said he's going to use my name,
back.
the fact that I was there to promote his restaurant and blah, blah, blah. But you were there.
Maybe it's good you didn't, because not a lot of people like her anymore.
I know. He probably would have lost some business.
Yeah.
Anyway, wire hanger. Sorry.
That's how you got to roll against
With
Omarosa.
that, we're going to go right to Best Dressed Person. Tiffany, can you find our Best Dressed Person in the audience, please?
Let's see. Hello, gorgeous. Can you stand up for me? How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am great. You are looking beautiful today. What's your name?
Thank you, Stephanie Avram.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Stephanie.
Nice to meet you as well.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
You are a Best Dressed Audience winner.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Congratulations. We also have another very well-dressed audience member that we'd like to call up to the stage. Brutus. Come here, Brutus, come here.
I want to thank Nick for making our killer aprons. How about that?
Oh, those
Nick
are
Hyman and his
beautiful.
family.
They're beautiful.
He's in the studio audience right there. Come here, Brutus.
We got to
Come here,
thank
big dog.
Bill Bahura
Come here.
over at
Come here.
Brutus. We want to
Come here,
thank Bill Bahura over at Etal Moda in Royal Oak for our beautiful set here, and Six Salon for our
Hair and
beautiful
makeup.
faces.
Yeah, I mean, they
and
were here
some
early.
of us hair.
Yeah.
And anyway, that's it.
Thank you, Sarah Ford. Thank you, Beth.
Sarah Ford, Beth, we
Brutus.
love you. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Keep it real, Detroit. Stay lit.